Yo, you guys can see by the topic. Trump is ready to, go crazy on these cartels, man. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, Trump is ready to go crazy on these cartels, bro. Trump just gave the military order. He gave the presidential military order or something like that. That, guys, we can use the military to mess up the whole cartel. No cap. So guys, this is Fox, and if y'all follow anything to do with American politics, you know Fox News is a very hard Republican channel. Yeah, it's like more Republican than Democrat. But anyway,
now to this, President Trump.
Ooh, look at the size of their guns, man. This here is the CJNG, led by El Mencho. El Mencho is, I think, currently the most wanted man in the world. Let's see that. Mencho. Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes. This is him. This is the guy. He's a bad guy, drug lord. So I think he's number one on the most wanted list right now. He's the head of this gang, the CJNG, the New Jalisco Generation Cartel. New Jalisco Genueva Cartel. This is the guy. And the funny thing is, this guy, believe it or not, he used to study in the US. This is him. Yeah. In San Francisco. Imagine. What are the odds?
Made no secret about his
the size of these guns. Bro, it rivals the military. Look at the weapons, man. This is crazy.
Now to this, President Trump has made no secret about his intentions to root out the Mexican drug cartels, which have smuggled huge amounts of deadly fentanyl across our southern border.
Fentanyl is crazy. You know, like a drop of fentanyl can kill you straight up. Just one drop like this, dead.
More than 10 years now. The president has already classified several cartels as terrorist organizations, and now he's reportedly giving our military.
Do you guys know what that means? If Trump designates any group a terrorist organization, it means that the US military can come after you. And you don't want that. You don't want that. So him designating them terrorist groups is so that he can use the military against them. If they're not designated terrorist groups, the military cannot be used against them according to American law. So I guess that's why.
The green light to engage those cartels at the border. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum responded to these reports, stressing that no U.S. military presence will be tolerated in her country. Quote, we cooperate.
Yeah, you can. That's just a Democrat thing to say. Like, it's just, democratic to say that. But if U.S. wanted to enter, they'll enter. Nothing she can do.
We collaborate.
But I don't think America will, enter like that. They might just use tactical raids and things like those and tactical strikes. I don't think they'll enter Mexico.
But there is not going to be an invasion. The United States is not.
Yeah, I don't think there's very little chances of an invasion. Almost zero, probably. But small, like tactical targeting and attacks would definitely happen from now moving forward. Yeah.
To come to Mexico with the military. Now, looking back at the previous administration, under Biden, over 260,000 Americans died of fentanyl poisoning. That
is how dangerous fentanyl is. Dangerous drug.
Out to 1,300 per week. And the cartels only profited from it. In 2022 alone, they made a staggering $13 billion from smuggling both drugs and humans into the United States. Professor, talk to us about the legality and what you see here unfolding.
Well, I welcome this move. I think that the power of these drug cartels is sometimes, as in Mexico and in Venezuela, may be greater than the government itself. And so when...
That's actually true. In some of these countries, like the cartel is definitely has more power than I think I was low. the cartel definitely has more power than the government. For example, Venezuela. If you guys are watching news, I don't know if you guys follow up news. Venezuela, the president has been designated as a drug trafficker, and he's on the most wanted list, and he has the highest bounty ever set by American record. Guy, I will do a whole other video of that. I don't even want to. I'll do another video for that. But guys, this is crazy. So apparently what America is claiming is that all of these organizations and most of the drug trafficking that's happening in South America is being helped by that Venezuelan government. And guys, you let me know in the comment section, do you think the Venezuelan president will go to jail or not?
These kinds of threats arise to our security. I think the military can be triggered. Look, I was in Washington in the Justice Department at 9/11, handling something that everyone used to think was crime, which was terrorism. And we had to figure out, how do we convert that to a war footing? So what we want to do is be careful that we don't have the military, for example, chasing drug dealers on street corners in the United States and our inner cities. What we need to do is make sure the military is targeting our foreign enemies. And that might be drug cartels that are synergistic with the government of Venezuela. That might be drug cartels in Mexico that
You hear how he keeps mentioning that Venezuela. That Venezuela president, if he's not careful, he's cooked.
officials there are letting operate freely. Have the military focus on what they can do best, and then have our police here at home focus on what they can do best. But I think as long as they respect that line, like as we did after 9/11, I think it's perfectly legal and well within the president's constitutional authority to protect the nation's security from foreign threats.
And Lisa, broadening out.
So guys, that's what's happening, man. That's what's happening. Trump doesn't want any, because there was a time that, I don't know if you guys know about one agent called Kiki Camarena. If you guys have watched Narcos, you know about Kiki. Let's see. Kiki. I think it's Camarena. Okay, this is him here. So Kiki Camarena was a DEA agent. He was killed by one of those drug bosses, one of those dons. This one here, Miguel Angel Felix Gallardo. This is the guy that killed Kiki Camarena. This is the agent. Kiki Camarena was, I think he had like a Mexican descent or something like that. So he was half American, half Mexican, I guess. So, but he was an American agent. I'm telling you, when the way they killed Kiki was so bad, they tortured him, drilled something into his head, some crazy shit. So that's how he died. And apparently America came in guns blazing and took down everybody who had anything to do with it. That's why they're saying, don't fuck with the gringos came from. This is Angel. This used to be the boss. This is him now. I don't know if he's dead. Is he still alive? Yeah, I don't see any death age. So it's like, I think the guy's still alive. But he's been in jail for almost probably 60 years by now. Probably something like that. Because I know he's been in jail since like the 80s, 90s. So see, okay, like 40, 50 years. That's crazy. So this guy, yeah, is a guy, man. Guy, he went to jail like this. This is him now, man. It's crazy. So Trump is like, yeah, now we are coming for all those. He's taking it back to Kiki Camarena's time. Play wrong, you get fouled. Guys, like, comment, and subscribe if you want me to keep dropping these videos daily. I'm out.